In today's 2-minute tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can add interest to your photos by using a luminosity mask in Lightroom Classic. And I'm going to start right now. Now, adding in interest using a luminosity mask might sound fancy, but it really isn't, and it can really aid your photo by drawing attention to the important parts of your photo. What we're going to be using to create this effect is a linear gradient found within Lightroom Classic. So what we're going to do is we're going to found this photo here, which I think will work really well for this representation. So what we're going to do is go over to the right hand side, go ahead and select your mask tool, and then what you want to do is drop down to where you can see it says linear gradient. What we're going to do is click that, and we're going to go ahead and add in 2 gradients. We're going to add one to brighten the area and one to darken the area. So we're going to add an area to the top right hand corner. We're going to click, drag, and add in a gradient like so. Now this gradient, we want to brighten the area that we have affected. So we're going to go into our custom area. We're going to go to the exposure. I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. I'm also going to bring up the highlights, and we're going to go ahead and darken those shadows. Okay, so once you're happy with that, we're going to now add in the darkened area. So we're going to go ahead, create a new gradient. So we're going to go click new mask up here, click, go down to linear gradient. So we're adding a second one, and this one we're going to add to the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, but this time we're going to darken that specific area. So we're going to go to our exposure, and we're going to go ahead and darken like so. Again, I'm probably going to bring down the highlights and bring down the shadows. Now you can also play with colors because again, these are gradients, so they're independent from the basics panel that you've got in Lightroom Classic. But as you can see from the before and after, you can add interest by using a luminosity mask, just simply using linear gradients found within Lightroom Classic.